Breaking news, the federal judge has just ordered the reinstatement of thousands of federal employees who have recently been dismissed. Many of them work for the Department of Veteran Affairs and others work for the Department of Defense. Hey, this is Russ from Veteran Experience. If you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, send it out to other veterans, and watch the video all the way to the end, because this is how we get our content out to people like you who need this. Let's dive into it. This decision comes after mass firings orchestrated by the current administration, affecting nearly 8,000 employees in total. But the big question is, will these workers actually get their jobs back? Stick around as we want to walk through the article from Military Times. Here it is right here. And you can go read it for yourself, and it'll give you all the information about what to expect next. District Judge William Cashapp ruled that these mass dismissals were improperly handled and ordered immediate offers of reinstatement. This ruling covers 4,200 VA employees fired in these cuts, 5,400 Department of Defense employees who have been removed, employees at the Department of Agriculture, Energy, Interior, and the Treasury. Among those dismissed were even senior government officials who were technically labeled as probationary, but to recent job changes. And perhaps most shockingly, at least 2 employees from the Veterans Crisis Hotline among those that were cut back. That's the emergency line that you and I call if we have suicidal thoughts as veterans. They had received a reduction as well. VA leadership claimed that these firings wouldn't impact patient care or benefit processing, but many lawmakers and experts have called this move reckless, poorly planned. Veterans who rely on disability claims, pension processing, or medical appointments could and have faced longer delays and have their care affected. Me personally, I've lost my counselor that works for the VA. These cuts are real, and they're affecting veterans like you and me every day. The department is also pushing broader workforce cuts, 5% to 8% of its civilian staff, potentially affecting military support service. VA Secretary Doug Collins has even hinted at slashing up to 80,000 jobs. He said he supports the VA. He said the VA wouldn't be touched, but that seems not to be the case. He wants to take the VA staffing numbers back to 2019, but the problem is there's been a ton load of vets entering into the VA system since 2019. Here's the catch. This ruling doesn't mean these employees are automatically getting their jobs back. The administration plans to appeal the ruling and could take it to the Supreme Court for their final judgment. Agencies may slow walk the rehiring process, making it uncertain when or if these workers will return. More job cuts are on the horizon in both the VA and the DoD, meaning this fight is far from over. I want you to keep in mind when you read this article that there are families, there are wives and husbands, and there are children that are affected, that are married and related to the veterans that are losing their jobs in the VA. Many of them are veterans. The DoD, many of those are veterans. These are veterans and their families that are being drastically affected, and we should be concerned about that. And here's the bottom line. Veterans would feel the impact, whether it's delays in processing claims or medical facility services, longer wait times for those services. The ruling is only the beginning of a much bigger battle. What do you think about it? Put it in the comments. Should these mass firings go on? Is the judge right? Should these workers be able to be reinstated? And if you want to stay updated on these type of events of veteran benefits, veteran news, and disability claim, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and send this out to veterans who you know might need this information. And thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. And until next time, as we say, keep fighting.